Hi guys, this is your girl Truth back again with another video. Remember guys to only take what resonate and leave the rest. And if you have not already, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, okay? So I'm going to first start out getting some beautiful spiritual messages for my beautiful kings and queens out there. Just to see what you guys' spirits have to say. And then we will get into the connection and see what's going down, okay? Now, first message is universal love is true love, so love all. And this is all about acceptance. You know, no matter what, guys, we're always connected. We're always one. And this journey can get difficult. Like, it's very difficult. It's very, very challenging. And sometimes it is hard to love our folks, not just our twins, but, you know, people in general, because people make it difficult to do that with the way that they behave. But universal love is true love. So, you know, we don't have to like each other, but we are responsible for loving one another. So, that could be something that you guys are being challenged with in this connection. So, forgiveness is something that's very heavy here, I feel. And then you also have your soul will find those you're meant to experience life with. Now, everybody who we come into contact with are not always people that we're supposed to have lifelong journeys with. And when our connections run their course, whether it is I feel like this is real heavy friendship based energy here. It's okay to let people go, and it doesn't mean that we have to be beefed out, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be other soulmates that we've been romantically tied to, or whatever the case may be. Instead of getting upset about how the disruption happened in the connection or how things ended, you know, look at it as a cycle. I had an experience with you. I had to learn something from you. And now that I've mastered that lesson, it's time for me to move on to the next thing. And it's time for you to move on to your next thing. You know what I mean? Instead of like, well, you was this, you know, it's real easy to blame people. And it's okay. That's part of the healing process. You're going to blame people, especially if they hurt you or betray you. But it's very important that you work on elevating that energy, because in real connections that we do get into contact with, when it comes down to your soul will find those you are meant to experience life with, they're not going to be perfect either. You know what I'm saying? So there are going to be times where there are going to be disagreements, and maybe things may get said from an angle that we may not understand or we just simply don't like. But we still have a responsibility to love them anyway. You know what I mean? So I feel like forgiveness is something that's very heavy in this energy. And then we also have a spiritual hug, which this is letting me know that your angels are wanting you to invite them into your heart space and in your mind, because a lot of you guys have been getting tired of being the bigger person. But you did your part. Okay? You loved anyway, or this could be something that you guys are being challenged to do at this time. But anyway, let's get into the connection and see what's going on here. Let's see. All right, let's get into the connection and see what's going on. All right, so I can't make it up. Lessons of Jupiter. Align, demonstrate, and express the values and beliefs you have learned about love. Be open to new ways. The results are healing and expansion. So you just don't know, even though it was very difficult going through some of the things that you guys have went through, whether this is in a family dynamic, friend dynamic, the twin dynamic, you're teaching people how to love anyway. It's just something about you guys' energy. It's giving me like that water energy, maybe like that king or queen of cups energy. And your energy is very, very hypnotizing. So you're pulling in so many different things, because there's something about you guys' energy that makes people be all right with themselves. You know what I mean? It's almost like they know, being in your energy, I'm not being judged. So you've become the energy of love. And going through your trials and your tribulations have taught you how to operate out of that space and be comfortable with operating in that space, okay? You also have perseverance. Obstacles are blessed opportunities of growth. Both partners have the desire and will to overcome. And you also have betrayal. Trust this part of your journey, understanding that through pain, this is teaching you and others. This is confirming what I said, teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. So you guys have become the divine being. I know what I did to this person, but they love me anyway. And when people are able to finally see that, because you're not retaliating against them, you're not speaking ill will over them, you're not doing what they expected you to do, because they know how they pounced on you. It's making other energies realize that I don't have to be this way. And I only had one responsibility when I was in this person's energy, and that was to honor them and respect them. And I fumbled the bag. So there's something about your energy here that is making people take the accountability that they wouldn't take in the past here. Now, with the red flag here, tune into the subtle energy you are receiving about this situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and your intuition. And on the bottom of the deck here, we have synergistic. This is your energetic match. Two birds seem sweeter than one. And completion is underneath that. So there's something major. There's a major transformation that I feel has taken place or will take place. And it's doing a lot more than what you guys think. So this is a very important time not to get lost in what you see in the physical realm, and look at how you're feeling spiritually. I feel like if you can get more in tune with your feelings and your emotions, or give yourself permission to kind of get in that heart space, you will be able to kind of feel where you are energetically, and you'll be able to kind of tap into your twins' energy to see where they are as well. All right, so vulnerability and forgiveness is definitely something that's being taught at this time. And if this is something that you guys have already been through, maybe this is an energy that you and your twin are actually mirroring backwards and forward. And this part, that part that you've mastered, they're now starting to learn, or maybe they're coming out of it, okay? But let's get into the things here. All right, so we have pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode. We also have within 2 weeks. So there's some sort of occurrence that is going to take place. Now, I definitely feel like this person has been watching you from a distance, and I feel like it has a whole lot to do with them actually being afraid to say something to you, because like I said, you guys are mirroring the energy of accountability. You know, the more you take accountability on why you went through it, because I know when you do get betrayed, you kind of like, well, why me? Why did this person do this to me? And once you kind of come out of that energy of the like questioning that part, oh, I understand why I went through that, because if I hadn't experienced that, I wouldn't know this part of myself, or I wouldn't know this part of myself. So it's all about mastering lessons and getting more in tune with the parts of ourselves that we don't know, or the parts that we've abandoned. So we have single here and interview is here. So conversation, I felt that. So it looks like you guys are definitely going to be having some sort of conversation about something. I feel like this person has always wanted to speak some sort of truth to you and say whatever it is that they need to say. But I feel like there were some blockages here. And this could have a lot to do with their own energy, or things that they needed to learn, or people that they needed to learn, or it's different for everybody, okay? So let's get into the energy. Look at it. We got the King of Swords along with the Temperance Angel. And then we also have the Nine of Cups coming out along with that. And underneath that, the Hierophant. So I definitely feel like in this situation, they're getting more serious about their own healing, their own personal journey here. And I don't feel like this is someone that is distracted. Because I feel like in the past, maybe this was somebody who was allowing other things to distract them. They could have been operating out of ego and pride. Let's get the direct energy around this King of Swords energy. Love messages here. Yes. So that's why they weren't able to communicate, guys. There was something here that they needed to get more in tune with. And it required them to get more in touch with their heart space. So this is somebody who's getting more in tune with their spiritual gifts here. And they are awakening. And with the spiritual in the reverse, which is an ego death and all these different things, I feel like that was the part of themselves that they were running from in the past. Okay, clarifying that. And it's almost like they blamed you, because we have turning your back here. I feel like this person may have felt like you turned your back on them. After you did it, maybe communicate how you felt to them. Can I get the clarity around it? Yes, 4 swords. But it's part of their cycle. So I definitely feel like they're resting and they're healing from some sort of heartbreak. And I feel like for them, because you guys have not been communicating, or maybe for some of you guys, you just kind of just learned to put yourself first in this connection. I feel like it hurt their feelings more than you think. And it put them in this energy of rejection. And because they did not take accountability, or they lacked accountability in the past, their truth was a bit distorted. So they blamed you for a lot of different things that they were going through, or blamed you because they weren't feeling whole, because you guys weren't filling them up with your energy. So I feel like it put them in a space of being forced to get off your own butt. You know what I mean? You have to get up and you have to do what you feel is best for you. So once again, there's that water energy. The King of Cups is here. And that's confirming. So they're getting more in touch with their emotions here, and they've gotten a sense of direction. I definitely feel like in the past here, this person could have been moving based off of passion. And, you know, the Knight of Wands energy, they're not bad, but I feel like they can be a bit too adventurous, and they get themselves into unnecessary situations, and then next thing you know, I've made a mess. So I feel like with this Knight of Wands energy here, yeah, this was something that I feel like they were holding on to, and they knew, like, energetically, in order for me to be in my person's energy, this is the part of my life that I have to let go of. I can't be in said person's energy and still be inconsistent and not being serious about my goals and my spiritual gifts and the things that I need to do. So yeah, side hustle is here. I feel like it was a lifestyle here, and whatever happened, it backfired. All right, I feel like whatever they thought was going to be a turnaround for them, it didn't. This person maybe lost a job. Their credit is not good, and they're just embarrassed, because it's almost like if I had chosen a better, if I had just went in that direction when I was called to do so, maybe I wouldn't be in this position. Can I get the clarification around it? Yep, Tower card came out here in the Emperor. But whatever it is, y'all, it's helping them. It's forcing them. It's forcing them to do the work. And I feel like whatever this is, they hadn't clarified what it is that they truly desire, because they didn't know. But they manifesting like crazy right now, because they're going through a whole lot of losses. And I know in order for you to get a clear direction on what you want, sometimes you got to lose everything. And I feel like that's what's happened. So let's get more energy around this King of Swords energy. Yep, the Ten of Swords is here. I definitely feel like they've gotten betrayed here with something that they were doing, like some backwards and forwarding with. And it's their fault, because I feel like when they were being called to go into solitude, they did it. But I'm bored. I'm tired of being over here. So let me hurry up and go do something just so I can fill that void. And you've gotten yourself in trouble. So, yeah, there's something major here with this person's energy. So let's get the energy on the King of Cups. Look at that. I was trying to get them, y'all. There it is. 3 of Pentacles. The 2 of Swords. The World card. They're no longer conflicted with some sort of collaboration here. I feel like there was something fell through. There was a deal here that fell through for them, and it's making them realize, like, what have I done? Queen of Cups out here with the 8 of Swords. So I feel like they feel a bit trapped. They don't know how you guys are feeling, and for a lot of you guys, they feel like you're seeing somebody else. It's almost like they're trying to figure out. It's almost like they're monitoring you. Yeah. It's like they're trying to tap into y'all energy with their intuition. But, yeah, it just looks like they And there's that Queen of Cups energy. I thought that's the Queen of Wands. Yeah. I don't know, guys. It's almost like I'm hearing you got me so hypnotized. That it's almost like they feel like you guys have something over them. I feel like in any other instance, they're able to kind of just get over other people because they're so used to being in and out and being inconsistent, but they can't do it with you. So with the 5 of Wands here, on top of the 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups, this person wants to reconcile. I feel like they're going to be letting you know how they feel. If communication is blocked, they may use a third party to get some communication through to y'all. But it looks like there will be something here coming through. For some of you guys with the 8 of Wands energy, could be within 8 months, 8 weeks. Some of you guys 8 days. It just all depends. So that's what I have, guys. Let me know what you think about this reading, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.